Alrighty, this is my 2004 Dodge Ram 5.7 Hemi two-wheel drive with a 3-inch rough country lift suspension leveling kit. After I installed it, I saw 2.25 inches of difference in height wise. I have been talking to some of you guys on some of you fellow YouTubers. My dog's over here playing with me. I have 18x9 red dirt road wheels wrapped with some 35s. Now, not many people do this for the fact that they think they're gonna rub, which if you do it the way I did, you will rub. It's kind of dirty because I live out in the country, so you know, it's been raining and haven't been able to wash it because of that. But these are 12x5, or let's start it. These are 35 by 12.5 by 18. You will rub with this setup. You will not rub if you do 35 by 10.5 by 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, whatever. For the fact that because it's 2 inches wider on the outside, this side it didn't rub, but because it rubbed on the other side, I didn't want to make this side look kind of weird. So I cut it on this side too. Stop it. But on the other side it rubbed up here, so I cut just a little bit. On the back it rubbed like crazy. I'll show you guys real quick. Right there, I had to hit it a little bit with a hammer to get it to fit, but on the back it rubbed like crazy on this side. Because I do have a little bit of frame damage. Now up here, believe it or not, it does not rub. I just came from the street and you can see no rub. When you do this, I would recommend doing what I did. I replaced my upper control arm. I call this part a sway bar control link. Hey look, I found some bolts. Anyhow, call this part, let me show you. Right there, sway bar control link. Pretty sure someone's gonna call it stabilizer or something like that. Get that replaced and your lower ball joint, and your truck will have a huge difference in ride quality. Many people say rough country sucks because they're pretty much starter point for lifts, and I don't really think about it that way. For the fact that I just wanted something different. I had it stock height, and you know the angle they have is terrible. And so I had 31.5, which is stock, to 35s. There's a 2.25 or 2.25 inches height difference with the leveling kit. The tires from 31 to 35. If you're counting it inch-wise, there's an actual 3.5 inch difference. But because of the weight and all that stuff, it only goes down to like 3 inches. So it's pretty much a 5-inch up taller than a stock height. I do have my step bars, which if you're gonna do this without the step bars, it's easy. You add the tires, you will be jumping up and down. I can tell you that because I am the national height, I guess you can call it, which is 5 feet and 6 inches, and that's the national average. So I do have to jump a little bit. So I'm putting my step bars back on. These tires were $780 something on Tire Simple. I went with these because it was the cheapest. I was trying to do this cheap, which I don't regret it. I have right at 440 miles on them, and ride quality is phenomenal. It's amazing. I've had Natos, I've had Gladiators, I've had the what's the other one? The Goodrich all-terrains, which these kind of feel like an all-terrain. The way it rides, it's not loud. Many people think this brand will be loud. The cheaper you go, the louder they are. These are actually pretty quiet. They are as loud as the all-terrains, as the KO2s. The only difference I can tell you is when I'm stopping, I can actually feel the braking, because of these little things right here. Um, People call them the sandal slap because that's how it sounds when it's hitting the pavement. My family calls it the chancla because that's pretty much how it sounds. And my dog's being a butthole right now. So yeah, sorry about that. I have 35 on the front, 20s on the back. I have the tow mirrors. I don't pull them out unless I'm towing. I have headlights, aftermarket headlights, Recon U-bar. They're like $500. You can go with the cheap ones, which are Spider, and I think those are like $250. But there is a quality difference. Trust me. I have them off right now because they kind of timed out. Let's turn it on so you guys can see real quick. Yeah. Beautiful, don't you think? So these fog lights down here, they are projector LED fog lights, which is what I went with because I run LED low beams and LED high beams. So these fit my criteria when it comes to color match on the floor. I will not turn the truck on because I already took my keys inside. But that was pretty much it. Mainly to talk about what some of you guys have been asking, which is ride quality, height quality, how to fit these tires. I already told you guys how. I do have a Spectra cold air intake, or Spectra, whatever you want to call it. I know one of you guys was asking me about it. Like I said, it's dirty, so don't judge. This is Spectra cold air intake. The fitment was perfect. Honestly, I do feel a small difference. Every now and then it hisses or whines, but I don't know why, it just does it. One thing I can tell you fitment wise, the only problem I had when installing this was the light up here. You're gonna have to move it. I would probably say up to get it out, because when I closed it, it slammed shut and it broke off. So that's just something I want to pass on to you. Because I know you're gonna do it, or you're more likely gonna do it. So I just thought I'd let you know. It is a two-wheel drive, like I said. I do have the stock gears. I'm gonna replace them by the end of the year. I'm also probably gonna put a bigger lift by the end of the year. Mileage on the gas. Before all this, when it was 100% stock, I was getting 14.7 combined. After the 3-inch lift and all-terrains, because I had some minor all-terrains, 33 all-terrains, just they were used and I got them pretty cheap, so I rode with those. Just doing 33s, all-terrains, and the 3-inch lift, it went from 14.7 to 13.2. When I added the 35s, it went from 13.2 to 12. So there is a huge difference. But if you change your gears, you will go back to regular, which will be, I'll probably be looking at it around 14.5 in my opinion. But if, let's say you have your truck and you plan on keeping it for 3 years, as soon as you replace your gears, if you count all the gas you'll be using and all that stuff, it'll add on. And after the 3 years, I did some math. I'm not going to show it to you guys because you guys are going to think I'm a nerd. That I estimated, because I fill up at least once a week, I estimated after the 3 years, if I keep it like this, I'd be spending a lot of money on gas. If I replace the gears, which that would cost around $800 to $1,500 depending on where you get it. I got mine, I can get mine for $900. After the 3 years of having it, I would actually be saving $300 above those $900. So it'd be like I'd be getting those $900 back if I was to replace them, and then get $300 extra in the pocket for replacing them. So to me, it's worth it 100%. I'm gonna do it. Just keep that in mind, you guys. it does make a difference. This is 2004. I have 174,000 miles. That's when I put the tires, so 441 miles to go. If you do get mud terrains, I've had mud terrains, I've had all terrains. When it comes to mud terrains, you do rotation every 3,000 miles. If you can do 2,000 miles, you're gonna have those tires for a long time. If you do every 3,000 miles, you're doing good. If you do it 5,000 miles, you're pretty much already fucked up. Just telling it how it is. You are gonna want to do it every 3,000 miles. So this is my backyard. As you can see, I did some donuts. I haven't mowed anything yet. I live out in the middle of nowhere, so I can pretty much do whatever I want. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll respond. I'll make a follow-up videos from answering all those questions instead of going answering them one by one. I'll do a follow-up video in about a week, depending on how many views I get. The title of this video will be 2004 Dodge Ram 3-inch rough country lift with 35s. Just in case you guys want to tag a friend or let them know, hey, go check out this video if you're interested on doing this. I do have some good pointers. If you see it pops out like that, I also wanted to tell you guys, doing 12.5s, you're gonna want to add fender flares, which I already have ordered and they're on the way, because I do have some rock chips. I can't show you right now because the truck is dirty. I have some rock chips all over the truck from gravel and, you know, rocks hitting it. So you want to keep your truck clean, get some fender flares. That's the last thing I'm gonna say. I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Bye.